Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome to The Last Ego on Earth. My name is James Scott Shoemaker, and tonight we're headed on into A Course in Miracles once again, our Foundation for Inner Peace edition, and we are in the Workbook for Students. This is page 55, Lesson 36, My Holiness Envelops Everything I See. All right, guys, well, before we get started here, our last lesson was My Mind is a Part of God's, I'm Very Holy. So Jesus here is getting us to take that holiness, and now we're going to envelop it on everything that we see. Our first few lessons, we were taking the meaning out of everything. So now we're coming from a place of love and our holiness, and we're going to start enveloping it on everything that we see. As I've said before, guys, I'm here to just be your buddy, to be your guide, to be your brother. And if we get this together, we get to walk home together. So I might stop periodically and give you my interpretation of what's being said. I might not. This one's a pretty short one. We'll see. All right, guys, here we go. My holiness envelops everything I see. Today's idea extends the idea for yesterday's from the perceiver to the perceived. You are holy because your mind is part of God's. And because you are holy, your sight must be holy as well. Sinless means without sin. You cannot be without sin a little. You are sinless or not. If your mind is part of God's, you must be sinless, or a part of His mind would be sinful. Your sight is related to holiness, not your ego, and therefore not to your body. All right, guys, I'm going to stop here real quick. I just love this sentence here. Your mind is a part of God's, and you must be sinless, or a part of His mind would be sinful. So really quickly, Jesus is saying right here, if God is only love, how can we be sinful? Or, how can we be separated? It's because it's the false self. God doesn't have a sinful part of Himself, and He doesn't make mistakes. So we need to purge that part of ourselves out of ourselves and realize that we're holy, like it's saying in this lesson, that we are holy when we let those things go. I just love that that wraps, it pretty much says everything in just that one sentence. I'm going to read it one more time, the last part of it here. Your sight is related to His holiness, not to your ego, and therefore not to your body, because the body is the home of the ego, right? All right, guys, here we go. We're going to continue on. 4 3 to 5 minute practice periods are required for today. Try to distribute them fairly evenly and make the shorter application frequently to protect your protection throughout the day. The longer practice periods should take this form. First, close your eyes and repeat the idea for today several times slowly. Then open your eyes and look quite slowly about you, applying the idea specifically to whatever you note in your casual survey. Say, for example, my holiness envelops that rug. My holiness envelops that wall. My holiness envelops these fingers. My holiness envelops that chair. My holiness envelops that body. My holiness envelops this pen. Several times during the practice periods, close your eyes and repeat the idea to yourself. Then open your eyes and continue as before. For the shorter exercise periods, close your eyes and repeat the idea. Look about you as you repeat it again and conclude with one more repetition with your eyes closed. All applications should, of course, be made quite slowly, as effortlessly and unhurriedly as possible. All right, guys, there we go. My holiness envelops everything I see. We're going to keep on doing this, guys. We're undoing our false self, and we're realizing that we're worthy of God, and then that's what we really truly are underneath all this, is God's Son is the extension of God. So anything that seems like a sin or which sin is actually just a mistake, we need to purge that out, and we do that by letting it go. And now we're going to start seeing the world holy. And we're doing that through our forgiveness in our mind. And it's beautiful. And the next couple practice periods here, or lessons, it really gets into this a little bit more. So I'll be looking forward to that. Our next lesson is My Holiness Our lesson 37 is my holiness blesses the world. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one. Peace be with you. I love you, and I will see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.